These are the only hiking pants I've ever owned that have a personality. They expect you to interact with them, adjust them, wax them. They're basically the Swiss Army knife of trousers. And this pair of Fjällräven Keb hiking pants cost me 430 bucks. I flew to Europe to hike beneath the Matterhorn in Switzerland. My hiking pants stayed at home in Canada, which is how I ended up walking into a Fjällräven store in Amsterdam. 270 euros? Meet the Fjällräven Keb hiking pants. The heavy G1000 fabric feels premium and indestructible. The logo is a curled up fox with one blinking eye. Fjällräven actually translates to Arctic fox in Swedish. Maybe that's why I keep wanting to stroke these pants. Weird. Back home, I immediately started modeling them. You may have noticed I'm also wearing a Fjällräven jacket. That's because I forgot my regular jacket on a different trip and had to buy another one. I sense a pattern developing here. The pockets on these things are enormous. Seriously, they just keep going. I'm pretty sure there's another area code down there. The buttons are solid yet easy to open and close. I'm convinced the engineers designed these pockets just to see how ridiculous people like me would become. At first I was trying to demonstrate how practical they are. Then my inner 12-year-old took over and I may have gotten a little carried away. But honestly, these pockets are one of my favorite features. They're genuinely useful, deep enough to carry far more than you'd expect. And the stretchy fabric lets you get away with stuffing them far more than you probably should. The articulated knees are another feature I really like. They're designed to bend naturally, which is fantastic on the trail. Slightly less fantastic when you're trying to convince them to lie flat on a table. This is where the Fjällräven Keb Trousers really won me over. I deliberately walked them through brush and branches, and they shrugged it all off. The ventilation on these is surprisingly well thought out. You can open the lower vents, the upper vents, or both at the same time. It gives you a lot more control than just one long zipper. It's another one of those little details that make these hiking pants feel like they were designed by people who actually spend time outdoors. Down here, the cuffs adjust to 3 different widths. Leave them wide open, tighten them a little, or cinch them right down under your boots. These pants have more settings than my microwave. Pull your socks over the cuffs and you've got a pretty good defense against ticks and any overly ambitious creatures trying to climb aboard. There's even a hidden hook that clips into your shoelaces to stop the cuffs riding up. Mine doesn't quite reach anymore because I ignored one very important instruction. Right there, no dryer. Apparently that wasn't a suggestion. It was the reason these pants no longer fit me properly. Then there's the Greenland wax. Apparently you rub it into the fabric to increase the wind and water resistance, which all sounds perfectly sensible until you realize you're waxing your pants. Wax on, wax off. Couldn't resist. Let's move on. Funny how something you never thought you'd buy can become one of your favorite pieces of gear. They weren't the souvenir I planned on bringing home, but every time I wear them, I'm right back here in Switzerland. If you're buying these in Canada, you'll pay a lot less than I did in Amsterdam. If you've got the budget, I can genuinely recommend these hiking pants. Leave a comment below. Then head over to one of the videos on your screen where I overspend on more outdoor gear.